Hey guys, today we're going over some basic functions of the MLS. So this is the MLS home screen. As you can see, a couple cool things about this MLS is a ton of information on here that you're going to be using all the time. The MLS is so important because this is going to be pretty much your hammer in this business. So I really want you to get in here every day and really, know this system in and out. It changes all the time, so there's constant updates, constantly new tools coming out. So let's just get into it. Obviously, right here, all the news and alerts that are being sent out on pretty much on a daily basis through the board and the national board and the MLS itself. Go through them. There's some good videos on there, good training, and good updates. It's always good to be aware. One of the really big things I always want everybody to check on is going to be this market watch. This market watch pretty much gives you a snapshot on what's going on every day. As you can see, it tells you the new listings, what price increases, price decreases, back on the market, properties that have sold, expired lease, pending. Gives it really lets you gives you a good chance to see what's going on in the market. Because we have to literally start just knowing what's going on at all times. As you can see, you could cross property. You could just do focus on residential if you wanted to. And it has different time frames, 24 hours, today, 3-day, 7-day. So, for instance, I'm going to click on this. This is all the new listings that happened within the first 24 hours. As you can see, there are a ton. 600 have been listed in the last 24 hours. I like to go from the map and really hone in on my area. For my new agents, you guys should be doing this every day because you need to start familiarizing yourselves with what areas produce what prices. You can see all the homes that I've just listed. This is going to be very important when you're working with a client and you guys are on the hunt for a very particular property in a very particular neighborhood. So for instance, Winter Park, very popular. So you have to constantly check these, what they call hot sheets, every day to get that property. It's very competitive for these types of homes in here. So for instance, if you are on this, you're going to be one of the first people to see these two homes. And you can see very nice homes, and you can see why they would be so popular. Also, I want everybody to start checking out the solds. You need to start knowing what things are actually selling for. And it's the same thing, I do it again. Go to the map, and then I start to zoom in on my particular area. You see, a couple properties have sold, and this one's gonna start giving you a good idea of what things are actually selling for. So as you see, the Winter Park area is a higher price point. Baldwin Park area has that 300 range. You have to start familiarizing yourselves with what areas sell for what. So doing this on a daily basis every day for 30 minutes a day is really going to help you start knowing your market, because we just have to start becoming the expert. Also, when you're constantly checking this, you're constantly seeing what new properties have jumped on the market, what properties have had price decreases. You are building inventory in your head. So when a client comes and says, "Hey man, I'm looking for a house in Winter Garden for $300,000," you know off the top of your head, yeah, when you've been looking at this, like, oh yeah, that one house that really stuck out to me that was just listed 2 days ago in Winter Garden might be a really great fit, and something you could immediately send to your clients. So let's start practicing this 30 minutes a day, every day. This is very important too, the My Listings tab. This is going to show when you guys start getting listings, and show all of your active listings, but also for right now, especially for my new agents, it's going to show all of our firm active listings. These are all the listings our company has that are active right now that we can use to either do open houses or run for content. So you can see we have 152 active listings right now. Big list. What I like to do is just click right here to run this as full search. And then it allows me to go to the map feature. And now I'm able to see what we got, see what areas you want to focus in on, and see if you want to either run open houses or do promote these properties by any chance. Great way to start getting business. So constantly check that as well. Know what inventory we have so you can promote it, you get clients in there, and you can build your business. These external links is going to be very handy for you guys. With this MLS has so many tools that is added on here when you pay for your dues, like IMAP property taxes, smart charts telling you a bunch of information about the local real estate trends and as far as pricing and inventories. RPR is a system that generates pricing for you. Showing time allows you to show homes and whatnot. And I suggest everybody go through here and constantly check these things out. So you're going to be using this a lot and it changes all the time. So the next thing I want to tackle is going to be the search button. So everybody's always wondering, how do I search for properties? Well, this is how you do it. Search, and we're going to go to quick. Obviously, there's commercial income producing properties, rentals, and stuff like that. But for right now, we're just going to stick to residential. And here we go. This is how we search for properties. These are all the criteria we can search for, and the statuses: active properties, pending, temporarily off market, sold, expired, leased. Okay. If you want to pull comps, you would just click that, and the 0 to 180, that's 0 to 180 days. Okay. If you wanted to start searching for particular properties, you know what I mean, just go through each field and start figuring out what you want. So property style, single family residence. Actually, I need to do a condominium. Zip code 32801. Make sure active properties. And then say I want to 3-bedroom and above. Anything three above, you'd add that plus sign. And the price is going to be a big one as well. So 300 and above. As you can see, straight off the bat, you have 7 matches. So what I like to do is go to this results. You see your results. Also like to just go immediately for the map and check it out on that end. As you can see, it gives me a really clear picture on what's available on the market right now. To start looking at the properties, obviously we're going to click the green icon, take us to a particular building in this case, where several properties are in the building that are listed for sale. As you can see, and give you bedroom count, the address, the MLS number, and the price. This one listed 300, 800, 900, 1 million, 2 million. I guess you got the 2 million one. So to look at more information on this, we're just going to click this MLS number right here. Then this takes us to the actual property page of the actual listing. This has all of your MLS information. You guys will really spend a lot of time in here for your clients, because it has every possible thing you might need to help your client make a decision on the house. So as you can see, it has everything we kind of talked about: the bedrooms, bathrooms, what building it's in, county, status, price, year it was built, days on the market, dollar per square foot, the living area, which is called heated area, and then the total area. That's everything under beam. If you want to look at the pictures, you can either scroll this way or click make and zoom it in, enlarge it. So this is the view. Really nice property. Very nice. So you see the pictures, this is the description, land site and tax information, be all right here. Interior information, this doesn't have, what it kind of comes with appliances, interior features, central air, room dimensions. Exterior, community information. This is going to have a big item you're going to see a lot is the HOA dues. When's it paid? Monthly. Pet size. What's the pet restrictions? School information. And then the realtor information. Who's listing it? What real estate company they're with? Their phone number. You call them, text them. And the big thing you guys are always going to be looking at is going to be the commission. That's where the commission's at right there. Also, so for more information, say the title company and whatnot, or any realtor remarks that the realtor wants you to know, always going to be at the very bottom. Always check that out for every property. A couple of big things I want to hit on is going to be the attachments. You're going to check out this pretty much every time. This has a bunch of cool information that we might need to know. So for instance, this giving us more information on the condominium association disclosures, and then also the property disclosures. A lot of times I also have other things like features, upgrades on the house, anything else they might want to let you know. Also tax record information would be right here. So you can look up what who owns the place, how much they paid for taxes, and really good information. We'll check it out real quick. So we know John Holloway owns the property. He lives in Belle Isle, Florida. And this is the total taxes he paid last year. Yeah, flood map, if you want to look up the flood insurance for regular homes, tax again. And also, usually it has a little icon right here that says showing time. That'll allow you to actually request a showing on the property. Usually for these high-end properties, they want you to call in. We're going to see if we can see another example on the other condo. So an easy way to navigate this, if you don't want to keep jumping back to the map view, just hit next or previous. So I guess that's the next condo. This one's for $800,000 in the same building. And this is the showing time button I was telling you about. This is where you actually show scheduled showings. Some quick tips. When you're searching for property, say you're doing floor time or somebody asks you how to find a property really quick, we're going to utilize the search bar all the time. So say if you're looking for a property 123 Main Street, Orlando, Florida. In order to find it, we're just going to type in 123 Main, okay? We don't have to put the street. We don't have to put Florida. Just the street number and the street name. It'll take us. It'll show us anything as 123 Main Street, Avenue, anything. Generally, you could pretty much figure it out. If we put 123 Main Street, Orlando, it's gonna mess up the results every time. So do not do that way. Cool things we got here is stats. It's gonna show us a bunch of information you want on the real estate market as far as absorption rates, how fast things are selling, how many listings are being taken, how many houses are sold. My matrix is kind of, this would be your CMA for the matrix. And a CMA is a competitive market analysis. It's essentially a database where we're going to keep all of our potential buyers and sellers. So in order to add a contact, which you should be doing all the time, is obviously go in there, add a contact. Add. The great thing is when you're adding contacts, you can put them on a property alert, an auto property alert, that they will be the first people to know as soon as the property gets listed. Automatic email is going to be sent to them without you having to do anything, which is great. Tax information like we talked about, more additional links, finance link, mortgage calculators, seller estimated proceeds, net sheets, buyer's closing costs calculators, market reports. And that's pretty much it. Well, that's a brief overview of the MLS. Hope you guys found it informative and hope it helped you guys out.